It came from a bag. What do we got today, Wow?
I don't know. Apparently it's Kelp Jerky?
Kelp Jerky. That's a thing, apparently.
It's like, I don't know if there's like meat in there.
Nope, it's all kelp. It's jerky made out of kelp.
Wait a minute, does that make raisins grape jerky?
Shut the fuck up, Loafy.
Maybe.
Oh god.
Oh, it's juicy.
The bag just exploded on my ass.
Yeah, so this was a Kickstarter. I supported about more than a year ago, actually. So they finally sent it out to people. It was kind of interesting. It's like, oh, we're making kelp jerky. Support us. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds gross. I'm going to do it.
Okay,
And then, like, after they got funded, they were like, we don't actually know how to make this. We got to research it. And then a year later, we have these. Kelp jerkies. All right, we got 3 different flavors, too. So there was the blue bag. There's a red-ish bag. Rosemary and maple barbecue. We're starting with sesame and nori sea salt. And then there's also spicy Thai and spirulina.
If he's shaking his head right away, then that means that as it's rehydrating in his mouth, things are getting really bad.
So, my overall opinion is no.
Try another flavor. We got a bunch of them.
Alright. What is this one? This one is rosemary and maple barbecue.
Ooh, that's
That's a
colorful.
lot of seasoning.
That is, that's pretty colorful.
Yeah. But it's still kelp, right? I mean... a lot of flavor. It's good. A lot of flavor. Actually, compared to the first one that I did, like, that one actually kind of feels more like jerky. There's a lot of flavor to it. It's not the flavor that it says that it is, but there's a lot of flavor. At least on that one piece that I had. Alright, spicy Thai and spirulina. Dude, this thing looks like it's got moss on it.
Yeah, that's the spirulina.
It's the flavor crystals.
What the fuck is spirulina?
Yeah, what is it?
It's a kind of algae.
Oh, it's an algae.
Really?
Isn't kelp a type of algae, actually?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh, no, I think kelp is a big old seaweed, right?
So basically, they just like kelped, put it on a rock, and just like let this
Yeah.
do its thing. All right, okay. So spirulina. That's like it. Like I feel like I sprayed a chicken with Windex or something, and I just
no.
like it does get hot towards the end of it. So, kudos. It's just really weird. All of these, no.
So in my spare time, I buy seasoned sheets of nori.
Oh yeah,
eat
nori
on
makes
my
good
own.
snacks.
Yeah, they're great. They're amazing. Can you put the moniker of jerky on it though? That is a pretty high request there. I don't think it's really gonna work. So this is the sesame and nori sea salt. You'd think that would be pretty good, but again, like how close?
You don't love them.
It smells like it's a man. don't know. It smells halfway between jerky and like a fig or a date or something like that.
Fig.
Huh? You're a fig.
You're a date.
Oh gosh. Right at the end is when it really like hammers in the point. This is not jerky. Oh boy. Yeah.
Salty boy.
Yeah. It's just eating dried fruit
Mm-hmm.
that is like really bad in the first place, and then they season it to become something that it can't possibly become. And I actually taste low tide in my mouth right now. It is actually like going out to the beach when everything's washed up on shore, and it's like, oh. Once again, when you think kelp, do you ever think rosemary and maple barbecue?
Constantly.
Yeah. Like, have you never...
Guess I'm full of shit. It sure does smell like a nice jerky, but look at the coverage of seasoning on that.
Right,
That
hold it steady. We're gonna get a good in focus shot, maybe. There we go. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
It's so like dusted.
Let's see if this one fails as bad as the last one, because it was terrible.
Oh no. Loafy angry.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I get the distinct impression in my head right now that I went to like a bowling alley and I found something that was stuck onto the floor for an indeterminate amount of time, and I just put that in my mouth. You can really taste the spray that they shoot into the shoes too. It's terrible. I hate this. I hate it. And I should love it. It looks like it was kind of dusted by matcha. Or maybe just allowed to kind of flourish out in a forest somewhere for a while. So, here we go. Why? No! Okay, well, maybe. No! Never mind. I'm like, maybe this is kind of like a chimichurri kind of thing on the outside, and it's actually starting to, like, meld with the product a little bit, but no! It is.
So for some reason these are reminding me of Logan's Run. Have you guys seen that movie? Where he's like fish and plankton and sea greens and protein from the sea. That's where they were like, there was a robot murdering people and turning it into food for the other people. Anyways. Oh, Jesus. It has a whole lot of stuff in here. And it's like obviously a slurry, but they squirted out onto a belt and dehydrated it. So the initial flavor is a whole lot of salt. It's definitely heavily seasoned. It doesn't bite like jerky. And it doesn't chew like jerky. It is closer to fruit leather, like Loafy was saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not entirely turned off by that. There's a little something there. I'm not getting too heavy into the high tide flavor, but I can tell it's there. All right, let's try out the next one, the rosemary maple barbecue sauce.
Barbecue.
Yeah, they just put like a fucking barbecue rub on the top of this shit. Like, the rub has a good flavor, but that flavor doesn't belong with the kelp jerky.
Yeah. Like, learn kelp, and then learn flavors that go with it. There's no reason you gotta take it in this weird direction.
Yeah, it's like nobody's dipping their fish sticks into barbecue sauce.
Yeah. Like, kelp, s'more flavor. Like, why not? As far as what you're doing right now, No, find a flavor that goes better with it.
Yeah. That doesn't quite work, but it's almost so overpowering that you don't taste the kelp. But they didn't quite pull it off, so you can definitely taste the kelp. Alright, final one. Spicy Thai. It does a better job of hiding the flavor of the kelp than the barbecue. But again, it's not complete. There's too big of a contrast between what the kelp is trying to do and what the flavors are trying to do on those two.
What I don't get is why they didn't have like a ginger wasabi like kind of thing where it's like, hey, these are flavors that we already know have gone together like a million times in sushi with regular nori.
Yeah, it's true. Like, use the correct flavors that go with it. Like, this one is just kind of being straightforward. It's like, yeah, this is going to taste like kelp. Like, what are they trying to do, right? They're trying to be like, alright, you're living the vegan lifestyle now, alright? You're a vegan. You can no longer enjoy the deliciousness that is jerky. That is dried meats. Preserved meats. So we want to try to create a snack for you that can kind of give you the same feeling of eating jerky. And when we judge it on that level, the texture's wrong, the flavor is wrong, kind of everything about it is wrong. And then, like, all you're left with at that point is, can you even eat it like a snack to munch on as somebody who is vegetarian or vegan? Even at that point, I can't imagine this would be your go-to. Like, I hope there's better vegan snacks. But kelp is like a superfood, right? It's got a bunch of nutrients and shit. Right? So it's got stuff going for it. So the correct application is not to just learn how to eat this when you're 30. It's to start feeding it to your kids when they're young and they don't know better.
You're just saying, hey, get the kids to start eating crickets and, you know, other bullshit.
If we want to fix actual problems,
yeah,
you have to get it to the kids early. You know? You got to teach the childrens. You got to feed them food that is sustainable and tastes terrible, but they won't know better.
Yeah.
And then they'll grow up on it, and then they'll enjoy it when they're old.
Right on.
Right? You know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Sadly, yes.
kelp jerky.
Yeah.
Give it to your kids.
Hey, little Timmy, have a 6-piece Mick potato bug.
But you out there, general audience, you're not gonna like it. You're really not gonna like it.
I don't like it.
Loafy
I love
doesn't like
seaweed, and I don't like it.